Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Rise and shine. Let's go. Time to start our day. You know, when I hop out of the rack in the morning, the first thing I do before my foot hits the ground, instantly I put a smile on my face because that's how I want my day to start, all right? Remember that. Don't get out of the bed miserable, all right? I've said this time and time again. You can look at some of my older videos on YouTube there, and you'll find it on there. Well, these people that get out of the bed miserable and, they're moody, all right? And they don't get with it until 45 minutes to an hour later or even longer before they just open up and smell the roses, so to speak, Nah, not me. 99.9% of the time, when I hit that floor, I'm smiling. No matter how bad my day's going to be, I start out positive. And that's how everybody should go, in my humble opinion. Let's put down some coffee. So it is hump day, hump day, hump day. We are getting closer to the weekend. And we're real close to fall. That sucks, I'm sorry, I love spring and summer. I really do. The older I get, the less I want of the cold weather. I was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We did the whole thing with the toboggans and the sledding. There's a place called Mitchell Park. If any of you are from Wisconsin, you might know of. I don't even know if it's still around. I haven't been to Milwaukee in, 40, maybe longer years than that. I still have a couple relatives there. I got a couple aunts that still live there. Aunts, okay, in Wisconsin, Milwaukee area. I got some cousins. One cousin owns a bar. Last name is Zafke. I don't know if that's the name of the bar or not, but you can check it out, all right? First name is Mark, all right? And then I got a cousin, Brian, all right? And then second cousins and so on and so forth. But, yeah, I haven't been there in ages. I remember when I was growing up there, and I was only there until probably the age of, 9, 10 maybe, all right? Because my father worked for a company there called Millprint, and they transferred him to Pennsylvania to open up a plant down this way in the Downingtown area. He was somehow involved with that. I don't know the entire story of how he was involved, but for a short stint I worked there, and of course my brother Raymond worked there for many years, all right? But I'm getting off track here. In Milwaukee, I remember on the Friday nights we would go for fish fry. All right, they were panfish, but bluegill, perch, that kind of thing, and that was so good. And then one pizza that we used to have down there, it was called Marie's or Marie's Pizza. It was paper thin, and they ran it through like a double roller, and it didn't come out. They didn't take it and flip it and make it round. All right, it came out kind of rectangular, if I recall that correctly. But the sauce and the sausage is so much better down in the Chicago, Milwaukee area. Okay, I don't know what they do differently with their sausages, especially their pizza type sausage, and it's got a better flavor. It really does. Nothing against the sausage that we're getting out of Philly or nothing, but. My mouth is watering already thinking of it. So if you're ever in the Milwaukee area or even Chicago, you guys got to try their pizzas with their Italian sausage on it. All right, it's different and it's out of this world. And of course, the Chicago hot dog is awesome too. If you never had a Chicago hot dog, and there's too many ingredients that are on a Chicago hot dog for me to go through it. I know there's some kind of peppers on it and so on and so forth. But Bing it or Google it, Chicago hot dog, the ingredients, check it out. It's pretty good. All right, enough of that babbling, okay? I'm just babbling on so you guys can sip on your coffee and listen to this old guy just jibber jabber. I was watching my local news this morning before I leave here, okay? And I only caught the tail end of it, but at some fair, I think in the area here, again, I didn't catch where, but this gentleman, I'm going to use that term loosely, of course, he had his wife with him, and they were walking through the fairgrounds, I guess, and he had her on a dog collar / chain, right? And his excuse was that she had dementia. Well, I can understand some of that because I've seen the little collars and the leashes, if you want to call it that, for the children, for the little kids with mommy and daddies, right? But I guess what happened was the collar, as he put it, at least the reporter said as he put it, it somehow slid from the waist area up to and around the neck. And I guess he was tugging on it quite a bit, and now it's got red marks on here. Again, I only caught part of this little report on our local news, but how does something somehow slid upwards around the neck? Unless the lady's walking on all four, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Our world is getting crazier and crazier, you know what I mean? All right, let's put this down, and I got to hit the road here. I hope you guys have a great day today. And as always, do something nice for someone if you can, all right? Oh, we're supposed to have sun today. You know, praise the Lord on that one. Or praise to your God, all right? I got to be politically correct. Hopefully my contractors will be coming around today and start doing some work on my house here. I've been working on my motorhome, trying to get it in shape here. I got a tire that's low on air, and I'm having a real tough time trying to pump it up here at the house because of the way the stem is. I can't get my hand in behind the wheel. You guys that have RVs and motorhomes, I'm sure you understand what I mean. I got the reverse chrome hubcaps, if you want to call it that, on the wheel, you know, and then there's little holes all the way around it, and I'm trying to get my hand in a little hole to get to the stem, right? Well, I can barely touch the stem, and because there's no extensions on it, and the way it's angled, my air hose, the part, the chalk or whatever you want to call it, that hits it to go to fill it up, I can't get it around there. It's like the old saying, so close but yet so far away. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to brainstorm on that one and think how I can do it. I have a portable air pump, the kind that you carry around in your car, where you plug it into the lighter. Well, the way my motorhome is parked right now, and I'm going to have to move it to do this. I'm going to have to try to move the motorhome a little bit out of my way so I can bring my car around so I can plug the air pump into the car and then get over there and put the hose on the stem. Because on this portable air pump that you carry around in your car, it's got a little black piece of plastic, if you will, that goes over top of the stem, and then it's got a little bit of a handle on it, and you clip it, and then you can take your hands off. It's hands-free, you know. That locks on there. It stays on there, and then you turn on your pump, and, you know, it pumps it. So I'm going to have to try to do that one. So that's on my agenda. If you guys have any ideas on that, by all means, let me know, okay? I like hearing from you guys. Let me know how your day's going, what the weather's like, whatever state you're in. And if you're traveling, happy trails to all of you guys. You know, let's be safe out there. Gasoline in our area of Pennsylvania is teetering around $2.99 a gallon, give or take a few pennies in either direction. That's it for right now. All right, one more time here. Cheers in Nostrovia. You guys take care. Be good to one another out there. And if this is the first time you're watching my video, by all means, subscribe to my channel if you would, all right? Because you can look at all my videos from a couple years back, all right? I'll talk to you later on. God bless you. I love you. Keep on smiling. Cheers. Nostrovia.